Everyone's gone out without me and I wasn't invited, so I'm gonna sit here and talk to a camera to make me feel less lonely. One thing I get asked quite a lot is to either give tips or advice on writing fanfiction. So I thought instead of answering that same question over and over and over again until I explode, I'll channel it all into a video. So if you ever need tips or advice, just come back to this and watch me talk. So this is kind of like the do's and don'ts of writing fanfiction. Is that a good enough introduction? Let's go. Do write in a place where you will not get distracted easily. This could either be a quiet place in your house or somewhere with less noise, or just shut away from civilization in your bedroom. Like me! Don't rush it. It's definitely a good idea to spend a few extra days writing your chapter or your one-shot or whatever you're writing than to just write it all in one night so it's really rushed and you haven't really put a lot of thought into it just so you can have it up on time. Do try to set deadlines and schedules for your work. It makes you feel a lot more organised about your writing, and it will make your followers more aware of your updates if you have a specific day that you're updating on. Weekly schedules are usually the best for this, but if you feel like you'll probably need another week, then a fortnightly schedule will probably be the best for you. Don't be discouraged by negative feedback. It's always much better to take it positively and look at it as an improvement focus. If the readers basically just hated on your fic, then they're probably being harsh and you should probably block them. But, you know, if they're suggesting, hey, you should do this differently, then take note. Do include trigger warnings if your fanfic contains any strong content. It is really important that you do warn the readers if they're sensitive or easily triggered by this kind of content that you've written about. It's always a good idea to include a read more break as well if you're publishing it on Tumblr. I don't know what they do for Wattpad or DeviantArt because I don't really write there, but yeah, it's a very good idea to do so. Don't listen to loud music. Although music can be a great source of inspiration because of lyrics and shit, it can be very distracting if you play it too loud and just end up drifting off and dancing in your room by yourself. And finally, do only write when you want to. I know it sounds a little bit weird, but if you write when you don't want to, or if you're forcing yourself to write, then it just takes all of the fun away from it and it starts to feel like a chore, like homework. And now I present to you a short guide on how to deal with writer's block. Okay, so you've got your fic, let's say you're about 4 chapters in and you're completely out of ideas. Your mind's just gone kaboink. The best thing to do when you have writer's block is to not force out ideas or force yourself to write or no. Going for a walk is actually a really good way to deal with writer's block, as you're out in the nice fresh air with birds and shit. Your mind's being all refreshed and stuff like that, and you'll probably see things that you wouldn't have thought of if you were just sitting at home like. Listening to music while walking is also a really good idea too, as if you're walking around the park or town or wherever you've gone, listening to music and linking the lyrics into situations that you're observing, then it does kind of inspire you. So bring your iPod with you. Take a break from writing. If you come back to what you've written a few hours later, then you'll have a fresh mind and hopefully be able to think of more stuff that you wouldn't have thought about before. Watch a TV show. Storylines, characters, inspiration. What was that? Ask a friend for help. It's a very good idea to make friends throughout the fandom that you're in, so when you're in a crisis like this, they can always help you or you can help them and you can bounce ideas off each other. To be honest, I don't know where the hell I'd be with my writing if it wasn't for a few people, so if you're watching, then thank you. Read other people's fanfiction. If you read the work of other people, then it helps broaden your imagination and hopefully you'll be able to take a few ideas back to your own work. By this, I do not mean it's okay to go ahead and copy and paste their entire fucking fan fiction into your own, because that's naughty and no one should do that. You get the idea. There are 2 absolutely amazing master posts that I always use to help me write fanfiction, and I've actually bookmarked them on my browser, so I will leave a link to them in the description if you want any further help with this, because they are seriously amazing and they're just a miracle. I'm so glad they exist. I hope this video did help you in some way, and if it did, then please give the video either a thumbs up or a +1 if you like Google+, but you probably don't because it's shit. And if you want to, then please subscribe to see more of my videos, because I like these ones where I kind of just sit down and chat to you through a camera in an empty room, alone. Who needs real life friends? I think I'm done. So I'll hopefully see you soon. There's nothing really more for me to say. Good luck!